Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are about to watch part 2 of WrestleMania as Cody Rhodes is fighting Seth Rollins. Our last stream was ended thanks to a massive botch. He joins the stream for a second and we get a botch. See you in a second.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart and welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day.
Well, I think that may go down as the biggest botch so far in Give Me a Whole Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us again. We're in the middle of Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. The invite has been sent to Dan. Dom, while removing himself from the screen, pressed the end broadcast button by mistake. But we are back and ready to continue with WrestleMania. I need to get myself all set back up here. Oh my. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Mikhail, you found us on the stream. Welcome to part 2 of the stream. Hope you're doing well. Cody Rhodes is in AEW. Does that make you excited, Mikhail? I bet it does. I've invited Dan. Let's see if he's going to join us. I'm back, Michael. Lol. I love the fact that at the end of the last stream, and it was repeating on my iPad, it was just like, whoops, I've missed this match because I was setting up this stream. Damn it. It seems like it's been a really good match as well. A competitive match, and are they winning the fans over? They seem to be doing more so than Tony Storm and Ali did, but maybe that's because we don't really know. Sorry, says Dom. It's all right, man. It's funny. It's all good. And Dom's now got he did it intentionally so he could work out the edit mode in YouTube. Do you want me to send you a video for that? Let me send you a video. In your heart. Going straight into the barricades there, Seth Rollins. There you go, Dom. This should help you out. Dom. But at least Dom's now got a reason, a way of uploading the stream, the debut straight away. We're going to have one of the first reactions out there. I think it's hilarious. It's all good. It's all good. Welcome to the channel. We are just a little channel. We're still trying to work all this out. Obviously, we try and be as professional as possible, but sometimes stuff happens. Seth Rollins with a delayed suplex now on Cody Rhodes and slamming him down. And I'm so tired. This is a good night so far. Can't go to sleep yet. No, man. I hope you're enjoying having Dan on the stream as well. I do love Dan to pieces. He's such he brings so much, man, to the streams. Obviously a busy guy as well, but like his insight is absolutely fascinating. As Cody Rhodes being slammed onto the floor there by Seth Rollins, getting the kick out. If you are watching this in the future, I guess I'll tell you when the next match starts so you can sort of join with us. Oh, dear me. Dan's probably gone for a pee break. I should have made a cup of tea. Well, mate, I'm gutted to hear that you're so tired, but I'm glad that you're joining us, mate. And hopefully there'll be more excitement to happen this evening. It's interesting, the whole branding thing with Cody Rhodes. I think that's massive, as Dan was alluding to. Speaking of Dan, welcome back to the stream, Dan.
What happened, bruv?
What happened? Did you not get what happened?
I got an idea. Yeah.
Dom removed. Oh, Crossroads to Seth Rollins. 1, 2, and a kick out. Already the Crossroads is not Cody Rhodes' finisher in WWE. Sorry for. I hope that was. I hope this doesn't put you off your flow of WrestleMania. Have you been enjoying this match, Dan?
I haven't watched it. I've literally only just pressed play again because we're back streaming.
Oh, sorry, mate. I think we're a little bit off as well. I think you.
Oh, okay. I've just had the replay of the Crossroads.
Yeah, replay's just gone for me. I'll tell you when something else goes. Dan and says George, indeed. Hi, Dan. Lol. Yeah. So in case you was watching before, when Don removed himself from the broadcast, he accidentally ended the broadcast instead.
He didn't remove himself. He removed the stream.
You couldn't write it, could you? I love the fact that at the end of the stream, though, is Dom's hand going to the camera.
Is that literally it, is it?
Yeah.
He only turned up so he could get in the fucking video.
Reaction video. Well, he only
the reaction video, and then he ends the fucking stream.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to... That's my palm. I can't get my light working, damn it. I'm out of focus. Oh.
So what do we think the finish is? Does Cody have a new finish? Because we've already seen the Crossroads get kicked out of.
I hope he doesn't have a new... I don't think he needs a new finish, but it is interesting that the WWE's already let him kick out of the Crossroads.
Reverse suplex.
Oh, pulling back on Cody's neck there.
Reverse suplex. There it is.
Earphones in, Dan.
Yeah.
I can hear the match again. It doesn't matter. It's cool.
Oh.
I can hear something. Sounds like the commentary.
Maybe I need to turn the volume down on mine a bit.
Cool. Cody is all entertainment. Indeed, Dale. Love the flow of the match, says Sassy. The flow of the match has been a bit disjointed for me. Welcome back, Dan. Cody, pedigree finish, maybe. Maybe George called it, man.
Maybe.
That'd be a great idea, man.
Beautiful. Normally, of course, you'll do the superplex into the Falcon Arrow. This time, he did the reverse superplex into the sit-out curtain call, which I guess you could say is a variation, a short version of a Falcon Arrow.
Mm-hmm. We did the Falcon Arrow a few minutes ago as well, so... Cody pedigree, maybe. Man, it's good booking, George. Nice to have you, man.
The reason why I don't think the pedigree is purely because that has to set something up for him and Triple when we know nothing is happening with him.
Oh, well, no, nothing can happen, no. But then at the same time, Seth had the pedigree for a long time as well. So
but he was in a program with Hunter.
With Triple H, yeah.
So the pedigree is just too iconic as a Hunter move. Corkscrew 450 miss, I'm guessing.
It did miss, and going in, he's going for the pedigree there.
Oh, wait, I think you're ahead of me.
A kick out.
You're ahead of
Cody's
me now.
Going for pedigree, and no reversal. Let me stop.
Oh, wait. No, it'll be the J Driller. It'll be the J Driller.
Will it?
Yeah. You need to pause yours for a moment, by the way.
I have done. Going for the pedigree again, and no. Powerbomb instead. Do I still need to pause?
Oh, yeah, because, of course, they're not going to allow the J Driller, are they?
Probably not.
So it's the Tiger Driver. Okay, so I've just seen that. He's about to run for the Oz cutter by the looks of it.
Yeah, and off it. Bang! Hitting the cutter.
Okay.
Are we at the same spot?
No, you're way ahead of me. Okay, that was a kick out.
All right, okay. I've paused it a little bit. We'll see if we're at the same spot again.
Where are you? I've got Cody. I've got the replay of the Cody
replay, but the replay is a long thing.
And there's the impact.
Yeah, you're a bit...
1, 2, no. That's off the replay.
End of the replay there. Holding his ribs there. Cody looking like he's in agony. It's been a long match, but fans giving him a standing ovation, man. Seth kicked out of the Cody cutter. What the heck? Seth kicked out of a hell of a lot in this match.
Well, yeah, like Cody's been like they've made sure that it's still a very giving match, which it has to be. You can't squash Seth. You shouldn't anyway.
No. There's the pedigree from Seth Rollins. Oh, 1, 2. Kick out from Cody. Kick out from Cody from the pedigree. How many matches we got after this one? We've definitely got Charlotte and Ronda. We've got the Kevin Owens segment. Let me get the banner up, actually. Oh,
both men just making their way back to their feet right now. Big forearm shot there from Seth.
Oh, where are you at? Both men working their way to the feet right now.
Am I ahead of you now?
What has happened there?
I have no idea. Okay, I've just pressed
forearm
pause.
from Seth. No, it's all right. I'll refresh my screen. Let's both refresh and start again.
Okay.
We'll start again at the next match. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. Play it live. Hey, ooh, Cody Rhodes. There we go. With the going for the uppercut, but instead going for a kick.
Yeah, I think you're a tad ahead of me again.
Kick to the injured rib. Just when
I don't know how many matches we got left.
We've got 2, I believe.
Oh, the Kawada kicks. Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's Kawada style, but Eddie Kingston loves Toshiaki Kawada, so...
So that'll be why. Going for the neck breaker, but no, instead going for the back elbow. Again, similar to Eddie Kingston's finisher at the minute. Well, no, it's a back fist, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a spinning back. It's the Hurricane. It's taken from Aja Kong.
Right.
Oh!
Going up, and another
Oh, he's going to hit a Sarah. He's going to hit again, much like we got with the Sammy Guevara match.
Yeah.
Is he going to do... And he's holding on. Is he going to go into the J Driller like he did with Sammy Guevara? No. Yeah, he's
setting up. Oh, is Cody welted on the forehead, or is that...
I know. Shades of his dad.
Oh, boom! Hitting that bionic elbow on the top of the head.
Look at the fire in Cody. Yeah, he has. He's
forehead. Crossroads. Third time.
It is. It's the Crossroads.
1, 2, 3. Definitely win. Cool. They managed to get people into that match, man.
They did.
Good job. Well done, lads. Cody throwing himself into everything he does. That's one thing that no one can deny that he does. The bumps that he took in AEW, the bumps that he took in that match alone, he's throwing himself into this wrestling light, Dan.
Yeah, look at that. He's got a hematoma there, isn't he?
Is that what it is?
Well, if you got a swelling, a lump, that'll be the blood like that, then yeah, that's a hematoma.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's got a hematoma there.
Ouch. Cody with a couple of AEW callbacks. Absolutely, George. And if you enjoy...
Hey, the whole thing's been an AEW callback.
Yeah, man. Yeah, from the logo.
From the entrance, the music, everything. And that's what I was saying. It's like, this is proof that the balance of power can switch from company to performer, even when that company is WWE. Because we know Cody Rhodes will not have signed away the name Cody Rhodes. We know that he will have not signed away the name The American Nightmare. We know he won't have signed away the logo. He's got it fucking on his neck tattooed. We know he will have only given temporary rights to these things.
Yeah, man.
And we know he's making bank too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, this is... Cody is back because the person with the biggest bid and the best deal for him got him. You know, it wasn't a case of young boy looking. I'm sure this is very cool. Like he's said himself in interviews before, the one thing that WWE has that nobody else has is WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is, as well as, you know, Cody gave up a lot to go and do this, which we know means he's getting a lot as well.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, I'm interested in what his role backstage will be and how much because I bet that's written into his contract. He's not a daft.
No, he'll have some form of creative control. Yeah. Hey, look, they offer creative control to the Bucks. You don't think they'll have offered creative control to him as well? Cody's going to be involved in his character and what his character does.
I think that this Steve Austin thing was part of the reason they kept Kevin Owens, to be perfectly honest.
Quite possible, yeah.
I think part of it was, look, we know you're going to want to negotiate going here. This is what we've got for you at Mania. Do you want to stay to do this? And Owens went, that's massive. Cody wins. Indeed, he does, Jake. A decent match, says Sassy. Yeah, it seemed that way. Cody bringing the fire, really putting in a performance there. George Vandergriff says, Shibata almost died from a hematoma 5 years ago after the match with Okada and Sakura Genesis.
Vader being inducted into the Hall of Fame being shown right now. Vader is someone that worked for me a number of years ago as well. Had the pleasure of having him perform on one of my shows.
How was that, Dan? Do you have any Vader stories for us? Or do you not want to share?
I do, but I don't want... Yeah.
That's cool. Respect. Michael, I would give that match 5 out of 5. I mean, it's hard for me to judge because I was broken out of it, obviously, trying to reset up a stream.
You know, the Shad Gaspard Award. So I watched this, and you know what? Shad's lad held it together better than I did.
Yeah,
and
really.
I couldn't believe that because I cried. I cried watching it. I think the fact that I'm a dad. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Sad story, man. Sad story. It's just madness to me that Cody Rhodes is actually in WWE, says Dale. Yeah. Now, would you rather it was a surprise, Dan, or
what was a surprise?
Cody coming to WWE?
It was a surprise. We might have known that it was what was going to happen to, but here's the thing: it was done in the same way of the new Spider-Man movie. Like, we all knew that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were going to be in it. It just hadn't been confirmed, but we all knew it because it's one of those things where you make sure that the information gets out so people, purchase it and go see it and watch and get there, and it gets their anticipation up. And it's good to get the anticipation up so long as you're delivering what it is, and they
sold tickets, and they did, yeah.
Like, it got the interest, and it's a lot like AEW and Punk. We all knew it was Punk, although for some reason a load of people were still. It's very bizarre. Like the people that thought it wasn't Cody tonight. What I don't understand why people would think it wasn't. There's so many people like, no, he wouldn't do this to AEW, and a lot of the people were like that with Punk. They're like, no, he ain't going to AEW. It's like, come on, it's But it's good when you do that thing where it's like you effectively like leak out the surprise.
Yeah.
As long as you're delivering that, it's fine.
The thing is, ultimately, it was a moment. I think they did really well on the production of the moment, for sure. I thought, in fact, very well. Very well. I'm glad I was expecting them to do some sort of swerve thing. I'm glad they didn't. I'm definitely glad they didn't. I thought it was handled way better than that.
Agreed.
Here we go. This is going to be a big pop for The Undertaker again. Undertaker appearing at WrestleMania. The Steiners out there. Gaspard, Vader's family, and Queen Sharmell.
Steiner Brothers, one of my all-time favorite tag teams. If you are watching this and you're not familiar with the Steiner Brothers, I implore you to go back and watch their stuff from the late 80s, early 90s, and early mid-90s. Absolute. Their stuff in Japan, their stuff in WCW, NWA, phenomenal stuff. And there's a tremendous... First time I ever saw a tag team steel cage match, Money Incorporated versus the Steiner Brothers. It was edge of your seat stuff. Yeah. Really, really was. I cannot say enough things of good things. I am passionate about tag team wrestling. Anyone that knows me knows that tag team wrestling is what made me a wrestling fan. Therefore, I don't want to say that I'm an expert at it, but it is a thing that I have like the most interest therefore and know a lot about. And I can't say enough good things about the Steiner Brothers. Go back, watch their stuff I think I showed it actually early in the stream when I recognized the gear of Art Barr
Oh,
and Eddie
yeah.
Guerrero of
Oh,
Los
yeah, he
Gringos
did.
Locos from the 1994
You mean
AAA
Captain
win.
America and Captain of Mexico?
Yeah, right.
But
yeah,
all you
if
would
you
have got
haven't-
if you weren't on the stream.
If you haven't seen proper classic Steiner Brothers, go back and watch. They were revolutionary, and the matches are incredible.
And we are getting an Undertaker WrestleMania entrance right
So
now.
have the other guys all fucked off the stage?
They have, yeah.
Fucking hell.
They've moved down the ramp by the look of it, have they? No, that's the camera crew. Yeah, they've all gone off the stage, yeah.
Like, quick, off.
Yeah. They must have got them off real quick.
Like, thank you for my moment.
Yeah. I hope they haven't come back out, at least. The VR graphics.
I know. I find them cringe as well.
I mean, they're not going to age well, man.
They're not.
It looks like a
age well at
PlayStation
all.
1 like video game. It really does. Especially they use that one of Roman orgasming all the time. What's that all about? It's a good move for him, for Cody. Absolutely. As long as it's what's right for him, that's all that matters, man. And here comes Matt Calloway.
And now they'll have the others come back onto the stage with them.
I'd assume
I would
so.
imagine. You know,
The carpet's still out. All the fans with their phones out.
Did you watch Hall of Fame?
No, I saw highlights. That's all.
So you missed Undertaker's TED Talk then?
No, was it a long one?
It was a TED Talk.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I mean that in every way.
Really?
It was literally Taker's TED Talk.
Right. I'm interested in it. I'll certainly watch it. Like, I've been real busy today, so.
It was dead man talking.
Dead man talking.
Like, it was.
Oh, there it is again. He looks like a CGI hologram. Stop with it's the blue light on the LEDs. Do you get the effect I mean? That was Drew's entrance all the way.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Fucking Dom.
I know.
It just cost so many viewers.
I know. It's all good. It is what it is. It's a botch. It happens.
Fucking Dom. Of course. Oh, he is 21st century liability.
We do need insurance soon. Oh, I've got to move. It's been a show.
Sassy, pay no attention to that rumor. That is as bullshit as a rumor as you're ever going to hear.
Oh, nah. I
In
don't
fact,
think
there is bullshit, 50 feet of crap, and then that rumor. Right?
So you're alluding to the fact that there will be no Shield reunion
There
tomorrow.
will not be a Shield or Daniel Bryan. Like, that's called contract tampering.
I don't know how long the in contract for.
3, I believe.
Is it 3 years?
Yeah.
And Taker walking off? No, they didn't get everyone else back out. He's going to put a hat on or something now. Is he going to come out and tombstone someone? No, he stands there for a second. Oh, they're zooming into the LEDs.
My wife has come downstairs and she's trying to tell me something. You want me to come upstairs? You want me? What? You want me to? Oh, wife. Oh, thank you. But I'm busy right now. Like, I mean, don't hold that.
Please,
one against
Dan,
me.
don't feel that you need to. You go do your thing, man.
Well, I'm being asked to go do my thing. Right? That's.
Oh,
no,
dude,
don't.
I can see the reflection in the glasses.
I look. I can't. Like, I'm a professional. I'll wake you.
Oh, I miss Becky. You're making me miss Becky more. Sassy says Mox
Romance.
I'll wake you, hopefully. Mox up at the end of the year, says Sassy. Sassy will know that because Sassy is the biggest Mox fan. She actually has a tracker on Mox's car. I got the worst headache. Oh, sorry, Michael, man. Sorry, dude. Hope he gets better soon, mate. Was your wife actually there?
Mox ain't going back to WWE, yo.
No, I don't think so. Not after.
No, you don't have. There wasn't a happier man in the world on that day. Like there were people that got told that they were over cancer that day, and they still weren't as happy as Mox. Right when his contract ran out, like he was when he left, he was fucking. Because I think he would have killed himself. Like genuinely, I think if he'd have had to, like, well, maybe not like, but he was in a bad place. He was in a dark place, you know.
Well, and we've seen that in AEW as well, obviously going into rehab as well recently, but at least resolving his issues as opposed to continuing to do his own negative ways of I think I'm overtired, says Michael. Maybe so, man. You did say you was shattered earlier, mate, but I do appreciate you being on the stream, man. Thank you so much for joining us. I've just turned the volume off.
They just completely took the balls out of Pat McAfee with that angle.
I don't understand why. So the 2-night thing, I don't mind it as long as you've got the feuds to do it, right? And you've got the shows to do it. The issue I've got, well, and second of all, let's just make it 3 hours, not the 4 that it's going to be. I know it's going to be 3 hours, isn't it? Because it's going to finish at 4. Yeah.
Well, no, it's going to go over 4.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's. Oh, they're trying to. Oh, yeah, that was a shoot then.
He was taken back to the trainer's room. Now, Pat and I had we went back to the trainer's room and actually met with Rick Boogs. So Rick, of course, trying to be in the highest spirits that he can, but we did talk to the doctor. The doctor said that he has a torn quad, the patella tendon, will need surgery.
Oh, fuck.
And he will get that sometime in the next couple of days. The comeback is going to be even sweeter, Boogs. Can't wait to watch it. The quad patella injury is nothing to sneeze at, and Boogs is strong enough to bounce it back.
Oh, your TV's loud, Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's all right. Oh, here comes the work attendance. Remember, this is not a real attendance, guys.
No, especially not when you spend it selling 2-for-1 tickets. 77,000.
So that means it's probably closer to 65,000.
Well, I hit 60,000 a while ago, or 58,000, I think it was. I know this night it sold less than night 2. People choosing to only go to one night, which is, it's a lot. It's a lot.
If they're announcing 77,899, there's no way it's above. It can't be more than 70,000.
And one of them people is our reporter there. It is Jack.
And remember as well, Jack. in the figure that they do before they inflate it, they include all the staff and everything. That is the attendance. They include everyone that's actually in the building.
Yeah.
Because they got in trouble for it, but they then. Because the shareholders were like, well, how come if you sold that many tickets,
sold this many,
then how come this was the income? So they had to then basically say, well, it's the attendance is part of the story.
Yeah.
So the story of the show was that the attendance was 77,899, but it wasn't the paid attendance.
So not even showing videos of the fighting, just photos, because it's much better than the promos have done. Thanks, Seth, says Michael. You're all right taking over for 2 minutes while I make another cup of tea.
You go make your cup of tea.
You see, you could have had 5 minutes to go be with your loved one.
Mate, I'm an Iron Man.
Yeah, you ain't no show.
No. I'm in for the long haul. I have to call in sick at work, and I'm self-employed.
Don't. Sassy will be overly excited right now in chat. I have no doubt. Be back in this. I'll leave you with Sassy. Enjoy.
Okay. So right now on screen we have the promo package for Rousey and Charlotte. That is coming up next. It has a lot to follow. Earlier we saw the excellent match between Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch, which arguably should have been the main event of this WrestleMania night. This will be the final match of the evening, but it will not be the final segment. That final segment will go to Steve Austin and Kevin Owens. How are they going to finish that without a pinfall? We know it's not a match. We know it is a talk show segment that, of course, will turn into some sort of elongated brawl. But Charlotte, Ronda Rousey, that is the match up next. My wife coming into the room giving me evils because I am not immediately going upstairs and satisfying her. Was it me that woke? Did I wake you with all the shout? Oh, it was the Cody, the reaction to Cody. Yeah, it was. Ant wanted a reaction video. I had to do it. I had to be over the top. Got to get those reactions in. Do you know what? I could have done more visually though, couldn't I? I should have flailed my arms around. Oh my god. Should have done that. Yes, inflatable tube man style. So we are now at the final match at WrestleMania. Let us know in the chat who you think is winning. Is it Charlotte Flair? Is it Ronda Rousey? Why we have both the women's championship matches on the same night, I don't know. Why Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch wasn't the main event when it... I mean, I get it. Ronda Rousey is the bigger star, so I do understand. But at the same time, Becky Lynch, winner of the first ever women's WrestleMania main event. Bianca Belair, winner of the second ever women's main event of WrestleMania. So the idea that the two winners of the women's WrestleMania main events, you know, a winner versus winner, an ultimate winner scenario was created, but it's match 4 on the card. Come on. Sassy picks Ronda as the winner for this one. And I would say that is the most likely outcome. I would agree that that is what's going to happen. My dog is growling in the background, so you can tell that she does not agree. Pond, what do you think? I'm guessing as you disagree, and you actually believe that Charlotte should win. Charlotte for life, okay. Charlotte Flair is for life, not just for Christmas, says my dog Pond. Sounds like I have a dog Pond. No, my dog is named Pond. I do not like drown puppies. That's the front of the t-shirt that I'm going to release. Dan Reed does not drown puppies. Ronda Rousey coming out with her Rowdy Roddy Piper inspired kilt. My wife flashing some booty. The lot going on right now. My other dog Parsley trying to figure out how to jump onto the sofa. Running commentary of my life right now, guys. He just kicked you out of the sofa. Yeah, he's just kicked you out of the sofa, isn't he? Amazing. WrestleMania main event, but I must be honest, it does not feel like the WrestleMania main event to me. Ronda Rousey and Charlotte does not have it that Bianca and Becky does. I get that Ronda is the bigger star, but it just doesn't feel like this is the main event at all. What do you guys think? Do you think that this should have been the main event, or do you think something else should have been the main event? Let us know in the chat. We're now waiting on the arrival of Charlotte Flair. Interesting that when the Becky Lynch Bianca Belair match, the champion came out first. In this one, champion out second. God, the quality on this stream is terrible. Ant currently making the longest fucking cup of coffee ever, or tea, whatever it is he's drinking. Has to be brewed for exactly 3 minutes, I've just been informed. Charlotte Flair does have an incredible presentation, incredible entrance. I don't have a lot of interest in this match. I've got to be honest. I really, really don't. Let us know if you feel differently. And Ronda in the ring, still waiting on Charlotte Flair, who is still adjusting her shorts throughout the entirety of Charlotte's entrance. Charlotte Flair tying Iron Sheik's WrestleMania gimmick battle royal for longest entrance walk there. Charlotte took so long to walk to the ring, she almost main evented night 2. You're right.
It's very good.
What are you laughing at? What happened?
She was so long she main evented night 2. She's not even eventing. She's not even main eventing night 1, mate.
Well, it's the main event of night 1. It is and it isn't. It's not. Technically, it is. It's the last match.
No, it's not.
What else is to come still, other than Owens and Austin?
The New Day versus Ridge Holland and not Danny Burch. Ridge Holland and Sheamus.
That's not tonight. That's tomorrow.
That's tonight. No, it's tonight.
Well, that's been cut then, clearly.
I'd assume so. But if this is...
They ain't going from Cody and Seth to Charlotte and Ronda to to Sheamus and Ridge against New Day. And that was supposed to be
advertised for tonight. It's advertised for tonight. And New Day did a promo on the kickoff show about it.
Fuck me. So poor Kofi Kingston and Sheamus have gone from being champions in main events at WrestleMania in years gone by to your match has been bumped, lad.
Yep.
If you want to know that being a champion doesn't actually mean
anything,
let's
just hope we get a good match out of these two, because these two have potential to put on a good match, and there's fight there already, so I'm happy with that. It's looking a bit solid. I mean, they'll have rehearsed this match to the nth degree. Oh,
my wife is incredibly distressed about Ronda's shorts. I can just keep hearing in the background saying, "My God, woman, just get shorts that fit." Because Ronda keeps adjusting them.
Is she? Well, that'll be. I don't know if that's even the shorts or just Ronda, is it?
She was like that before. Oh, beautiful cross into the arm. Sorry,
to be honest, as a performer, Dan, that can be a nervous thing more than anything anyway.
They're rolling up on the inside so frequently.
Oh, her chest is looking red already. If your wife wants to join the stream, she's more than welcome.
My wife isn't dressed in an appropriate manner for the stream.
If your wife wants to join the stream, she's more than welcome.
You're still welcome to join the stream,
that's tonight. I'm pretty sure it's still going to go on, says Michael. We will see.
As long as the hoodie's done up, they won't know.
They won't know.
They won't know about everything else that isn't covered.
Charlotte Marie Antoinette. Yes, man. Becky and Bianca should have been the main event, stole the show. Agree.
We agree.
Agree. I just realized the New Day match didn't happen yet. Dude, Ridge Holland, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fine, right? He's from he played for Hull KR as well, the rugby team, so should be massively behind him and stuff like this. The thing is,
He keeps being involved in incidents, doesn't he?
yeah, he does, and also he's not Pete Dunne, is he?
That is correct. Ridge Holland is not Pete Dunne. Those
Yeah.
are some good eyes that you have there, young man.
Mate, I'm a wrestling fan. I've got these eyes, and I use
Right.
them to review. Right, Pete
That is-
Dunne. He's very good, isn't he? Pete Dunne's really good.
Yes, he is. And you know what Pete Dunne isn't? Ridge Holland.
Ridge Holland.
Yeah.
Is he not?
Works both ways. So,
Charlotte Flair with the elbow to Ronda on the apron right now.
Bringing you the scientific breakdown of professional wrestling here. Oh,
give me a hug, yeah. Ouch.
There's a bump.
Ouch.
The crowd aren't into this like they're into Becky and Bianca. Now, there's an argument which will be, well, it was on earlier. It was the first real proper big match. Therefore, they're going to get the crowd. And there's absolutely water to that argument. But at the same time, if the main event is that WrestleMania main event, I honestly believe if Becky and Bianca were on in this spot, they would have still got the crowd, and I believe that Ronda and Charlotte would have benefited from going on earlier in the night.
Yeah. I agree.
You know, there isn't, although Ronda may be the biggest star, but she does not have the audience emotional connection.
No.
Becky and Bianca both do.
Absolutely.
And not to mention, you know, these two, like, no disrespect, like, they both look great, but Bianca and Becky, they look like, Becky especially, looked like, you saw what Becky looked like. You saw how much of a superstar she looked like. You're like, what are you fucking around in wrestling for? Get on that red carpet.
Yeah, man.
You know, like...
There's absolutely an argument for that. And that's, you know... I don't know. I mean, I think that Bianca's got the win this year. She'll be facing either Bayley or Charlotte next year. And they'll do it, but they need to do it with more people than just Bianca. That's the that was stiff. I mean, if you're not gonna, if you're concerned about having a wrestling match, just Vader them, just Stan Hansen them.
Yeah, right. Like that was.
Michael's got an interesting.
That was what
theory.
it was.
It was stiff. I feel like someone might help the New Day. Perhaps that's why it's next, says Michael.
No, the show's run long. I mean, look, it's 4 a.m. It's past the 3 hours. Like, we are not going to follow. We're not going to follow all of the matches that we've had with New Day versus Ridge Holland and Sheamus. Like, the crowd, man, like imagine the crowd reaction. I understand the guys in the chat, like, you know, won't want to see that, but that is not happening. I will forsake sex for the rest of the night, and I am being offered on a plate.
You are so horny tonight. You've just joined the stream, bloody horny.
Well, I wasn't, but then my wife came down, and of course, if I see my wife, like, of course, I'm going to instantly be a bit like, oh. And my wife's come down and she's only wearing a top. The rest of it is all just right there. Easy access.
Wow. All right, Dan, calm down. This stream is becoming way too plus 18.
So, you know.
Charlotte Flair with a back elbow to Ronda Rousey. Dom saying he's proper gutted, so sorry, don't worry.
And you fucking ought to be as well, Dom.
We've gone down to 10 from 25 all night. It's all good.
We was on 3 at one point.
In New York, it's almost 11. Jesus, man. Oh, massive spear. Turns her inside out.
There's probably a curfew for... I think in New York, there is a curfew for events as well.
It's Dallas, isn't it? Not New York.
Oh, right. Okay. So, yeah, fuck knows about
Michael's in New York, yeah. Great spear. Really laid that in. Forgiven, Dom says sassy. That's all right.
That is not how you normally do a spear, but that is also the reason why it looked good.
Yeah, because natural selection, correct the arm, going for the arm bar. Can't get her down right now. Who's winning this match, Dan?
I would imagine Ronda.
Yeah.
But I would hope not, purely because we've had this story of Ronda comes and wins the title at Mania.
It's a PG show, says Dale. we've not always been PG, Dale.
Yeah, the PG stands for pussy's given. But
Jesus Christ, Dan.
But I'm being good right now.
We forgive you, Dom, says Michael. It's all right. Everyone found the next stream. Don't worry. It's all good, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Charlotte up to the top rope right now.
Up to the top rope. Moonsault landing. What a
They're trying to do Will's move. Do not try to do Will Ospreay's moveset if you're not Will Ospreay.
No, man. Goes with the knees to the stomach, chops to the chest here. These have got. She's laying a mate because she just messed up.
Mate, this is scrappier than a paper bank. Like it's fucking.
But it's not good scrappy, is it, Dan?
It's right. Like Bianca and Becky was good scrappy.
Yeah.
Right, because it felt like a fight still. Like, and when I say scrappy, so that's why that's a compliment. This is. They're reading the same book, but they're definitely on different pages.
Look at the crowd, man. They don't give a shit.
No, they don't. And I'm surprised that WWE went this route. You cannot, because here's the thing. How big does it... It kind of shows that the audience aren't that fussed by the person you're paying a shitload of money to.
Yeah.
And trying to make out that they're the big outside star.
What's she doing here?
She's trying to make it look like she's doing a Boston Crab.
It just looks a bit naff, though.
But now, it's just going to... That is... Got some sort of reaction, but didn't really get the reaction they were hoping for.
What, when she got into her face? I mean, there's no payoff, man. Dale's having a good old giggle. Love that giggle emoji. I love emojis. Hilarious.
Oh. Judo throw from the top.
Yeah.
Those you can see the handprints on the freaking chest.
Yeah, she was pissed off she missed that move.
Well, I would imagine there was an agreement though. Do you know what I mean? I don't think these two are not gonna be,
fragile.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. These two are going to lay it in and they're going to be totally comfortable with that.
Going for the armbar, but she just gets away. I mean, she just lets go of a hand.
Yeah, she just that was a bit fucking, wasn't it?
Yeah. Going with the knee to the face. Big boot. Oh, mate, this is just...
Yeah, right. My wife just said, calm it down, settle it down a bit.
Yeah.
It's like I'm watching a couple of youngsters that are rushing because they feel like they need to do everything quickly. And that can't be what these two are, because Charlotte especially is Charlotte is the ridiculous. She is.
Well, I mean, I'd go as far as to say one of the best women talents in the world.
Absolutely, 100%.
And a lot of people give me grief for that, but genuinely, she is.
No, she is. She is. She just is.
She might be a sports entertainer, but she pulls it out when she needs to pull it out. I mean, just her movements, her the way she gets stuff in the ring. I don't think she's the most over at times. That's fine, but I think she is outstanding.
I think it's Ronda's almost tripping up over her own feet. And footwork is wrestling is dance. On last night's Eve show, we had the debut of a wrestler by the name of Rain Leverkusen, and it was literally only third or fourth pro match, right? But she's such a natural, and the thing is that makes her such a natural. She had a really good match. It wasn't if you was to grade the matches, it wasn't the match that you would say was at the bottom of last night, although the whole show was really good. But the reason why Rain is so good naturally is because she's got a theatre and dance background. It's so important. Nina Samuels is another one. The reason why Nina was so good so quickly, theatre and dance background. And the thing about that is it's...
Oh, dear. Oh, no, Dan. Nipple.
Oh, was there a nipple?
Like full nipple.
Was it full nipple?
Yeah.
Oh,
Charlotte Flair.
no.
Full nipple.
Who was it?
Charlotte Flair.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
They'll have that sorted in no one else. They'll have that sorted. So
Yeah, but
Charlotte, that will not be in any replays on the network or whatnot. Charlotte was, sadly though, I mean, I never saw it. My wife didn't see it. So sadly, obviously, there'll be some people that will gif it and whatnot. But
they'll
that's such a shame because the match isn't going well, and then you're dealing with that as well.
Yeah. And as your wife was pointing out, the ring.
Oh. Oh, I guess we're at the finish then.
Is that what she's doing now as a finisher? The ankle lock instead of the armbar?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. She's not doing the armbar like she was. I know she was doing something else. Maybe it wasn't the ankle lock, but she's doing another submission that's not the armbar anymore.
Michael can't wait for tomorrow, then Raw. Indeed, man, I'm excited and I can't wait for you all to join us tomorrow night. And then Dom's doing Raw. Although I miss Cody Rhodes in AEW a lot, I love that he's back in WWE. Good, I'm glad for you, Jackson.
Yeah, I just want wrestling to be interesting and good.
Absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
Oh no, she's got the armbar, but no, straight. Oh. And I've got a black screen.
I've got a black screen.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's screen. Because the nipple's out again.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh no! What another wardrobe
Charlotte Flair
problem
again? Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No, she seems all right.
Yeah, she's sorted now because she's gone on the front, but it was absolute. That's why it went to black screen.
Are you sure that it's...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Well, they're saying that nobody's got her out of the figure eight before. That can't be true.
Yeah, people have. Of course they have.
All right, so we've got to be near the finish of this match.
Yeah,
the crowd are they're making some noise, but it ain't like Becky and Bianca. It's not even close.
No,
if Becky and Bianca was like the 10, then this is a 4.
Mm.
Oh,
that's a bump to take.
Thud.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll like for okay. This match is what it is, but the fucking girls are going for it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they are absolutely.
They're really trying. Oh.
I also can't wait to go to bed. I'm tired, says Michael. You shouldn't really have to feel that in a wrestling show. That's the thing. It should keep you engaged. You know, it's WrestleMania. But I always said this. I don't think this match needed to happen. But what do I know?
Oh, I do feel really bad because I think that like they've been let down by the booking and like the placement, the structure of it. They would have had them. They'd have had the crowd if they'd have been on earlier. Stick them on near there's nothing wrong with being in there. Because if there was, apparently, then why would Bianca and Becky be in match 4?
Well, that's it, yeah.
You know, but like, stick them on near the start because the crowd are hot for it. You know, and they are really pushing. There's just some bits that aren't just quite.
They've gone out there to thingy, but the problem is I think they went too hard at the beginning. Instead of like, they went to that reliance on it straight away. Oh, that was
just
sloppy.
The placement. It's just scrappy and like they tried to do a fake. They just tried to do a false finish there, and no one bought it.
No.
He even counted 3 and then waved it off, but no one even cheered.
No. I think they went to the fighty stuff too early. I think that they should have tried to have a match as opposed
is that
to.
it? Please be it.
What did she do to get that pin?
Natural selection.
Of course, I just didn't hear a thud.
That's because it didn't look good.
Right.
There wasn't. They did get a noise, but it wasn't. It wasn't a finishing move noise. You know, it wasn't the noise that you should get from it. They're trying to sell. I mean, like I said, I just feel bad. It's just one of those. You wait, we'll get off of this, and everyone will be going, "Oh my god, that match was epic," and we're gonna look like what?
Oh, it's happened before. I'm excited but tired, said Michael. That's all cool, man. That's all cool. Well, thank you for hanging out with us all night. We do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone that's watching the stream. And don't forget, if you haven't liked the video, if you like the other one, ref bump.
Okay, are we getting somebody? Are we getting somebody? No, Shayna's in there. Oh, we're getting the visual. We're getting like a Dusty style finish. We're getting the visual.
Is Bailey going to come out?
The thing is, because we're finishing with Austin, we can have a heel go over here and it not make the night. Oh, what? It was it, though?
Yeah, that was it. And the crowd are on their feet.
And the crowd go mild.
Look at him.
Oh, and she's up already.
Oh, it's only big.
Ronda Rousey goes 0 for 2 at WrestleMania.
Michael says, what? Yeah.
So how was this put as the match? Oh, my God.
It might not be the end match. We might get this tag match, mate.
Mate, we're not getting the fucking tag.
It'd be a better way of remembering the main event of Mania than that. Jesus. Is that the worst Mania event in years? I think it is. I can't think of a worst Mania event. How far back do you have to go? It'll be Brock. Roman and Triple H. That was goddamn awful.
Yeah, that was but it was just we just weren't interested. It was just the wrong people at the wrong time for us, you know.
Yeah. Bull says sassy. WTF says crazy Ginger Jake. It was a mess. Man.
I just don't, if that's the finish, why was that the last match of the show?
Well, because you've got Austin to bring everyone up at the end. That's why. And Charlotte
needs to win like Bianca and fucking, you could have stuck that on earlier, and it got better reaction from the crowd. And the last match will not be remembered as being what that was.
That will that. I hope they do put the tag match on now because that will be remembered.
But you know what? After that, it wouldn't surprise me if they fucking went. You know what? Stick the fucking tag match on. Right, just fucking do it.
Hang on a second. What are they doing?
They're hyping up the Omos Lashley match for tomorrow.
Oh, is that happening?
Yeah.
I bet Omos doesn't show up in this. This is all going to be about Bobby. This is going to be like the Sasha promo earlier.
Yeah, it is. It's to make sure that you know that Bobby's baby, which they've been doing for a few months anyway. Like, they've been doing babyface promos even when he was a heel with the title last, before he dropped it in, was it Elimination Chamber when he dropped it? Or the show before it? Whatever it was.
Sorry, mate. I don't know.
They were doing babyface promos with him then.
I think he could make a great babyface. Thanks for forgiving us, guys. Mate, you don't have to be sorry. Don't feel bad, man. I don't want you feeling bad. It's all good. It happens. I actually enjoyed this show. Good, Michael. I enjoyed the midsection of the show. I thought the Cody Seth match looked really good. The Bianca Belair Becky match, like how anyone could say that didn't steal the show.
Bianca and Becky. I mean, one could argue perhaps that like Cody and Seth was better, and that it was cleaner. But I thought the scrappy nature
I loved it.
of it made it feel more real.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
so Becky and Bianca for me has been the match of the night.
Dom hasn't watched anything else. Dom's took a night off to watch wrestling and he's not watched it. What did you miss? Cody Rhodes won, of course. Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey had a pants match. B2 heels. We are heels, yeah. To be honest, I think last year's Mania sucked compared to this. The Fiend lost to Randy and Drew didn't have his big moment. Yeah.
Hey, wife, we didn't care for Mania last year, did we? We thought it was pretty sucky, didn't we? Oh, you don't remember? Well, that says enough about it, really, doesn't it? We watched it with Vicky and Yaz.
Yeah, no, but I don't remember. I remember them.
You remember us watching it with them, but you don't remember the show. You remember us having a laugh, but you don't remember the actual what the fuck we were.
Oh, Booker T stood there during a song looking like a boss. Yeah?
Booker T stood there during a song looking like a boss. Yes, that was last year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He just stood there.
Oh,
There was a song, I think the song was called Booker T. So while it was being performed, he just stood there.
Yeah. And someone danced around him.
And
Edge
someone
versus
just sung,
AJ
and he
Styles.
just stood there with his arms folded.
Edge versus AJ Styles is happening tomorrow, as well as Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory.
Oh, Bianca and it was 2 nights last year as well.
We didn't even stream the second time because I was like, I'd had enough after night 1. And I was.
Why the fuck aren't Nikki and Kim in this match?
Why does it matter? That's going to be garbage anyway.
Because they deserve it. It means a lot
but
to
they're not
them.
going to do it. Yeah, I get it, but that match is just going to be throwaway, absolute throwaway. The tag team means nothing. The teams in it mean nothing. If it meant something, I'd say, yeah, cool. I get that it's a big deal to your friends. I really do. But, like, you know, it's like, I just don't get why this wasn't 1 3-hour show. Just get rid of all the, just cut it, man. Give me the good stuff.
Who's
Dan.
the SmackDown Tag Team Champions?
Who was it? They fought earlier. The Usos.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay.
So what is the Sheamus and New Day thing? Is that just a thing for...
Just a match.
Just a match? Again, but it's not needed, is it?
Oh, my God. So they're not even going to do it. They're not even announced that they're going to do that tag match tomorrow. At least put them on the fucking free-for-all, lads.
But yeah, do the kickoff show instead of just having a 2-hour talking thing.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing, man. And they've also paid for Metallica to do the music. That's cool.
Austin's on next.
Cody and Becky were the best matches. Women won the match of the night. Flair and Rousey match should have been scrapped, says Sassy. Yeah, I agree. Stone Cold Steve Austin's on soon.
Yeah, right. Like,
are you intrigued?
I am intrigued. Intrigued.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am. I'm very deflated.
What, after that match?
Yeah.
And we're getting loads of adverts right now. Here's my problem with the 2-night WrestleMania as well. They're not doing what New Japan does and sort of tells a story over 2 nights.
I don't have a problem with that. It's because it's a 1-night show split into 2 nights. And like I say, I'm okay with 1 night split into 2 nights because 1 night of like fucking 4 hours 8 hours of WWE is. I do not want to see 8 hours of WWE.
I am not suggesting we get 1 night of 8 hours. I'm suggesting give me 5 matches.
My wife has just seen this promo package. She hasn't seen anything. So she's just like, man, Cowboy Brock looks the best.
Oh, he does look good, man. He does look good. Keeps botching things as well, which is
the
great.
Thing is, though, wife, right? It's going to be one of those things, isn't it, where it looks great in highlight form, but you're not going to want to sit through it for fucking however long those segments go for.
Well, you could probably sit through the segments with Roman and Brock. It's the rest of the show that you'd struggle with.
Yeah, good point.
Give it all the time. So yeah, what have you guys enjoyed tonight as well then? And why are we getting so many adverts?
Oh, you've already got the fucking reaction video up, I see.
Oh, that's why Dom ended the stream. I actually told him to do it. I sent him a message and I said, "Can you end it so we can get the reaction?" Put Booker Dan Pro Wrestling Eve in the title so that people actually click on it. Tag him in Twitter.
Oh my god!
I'm glad we got the same sense of humor, man.
Oh my god! Oh, this is.
What are they doing?
I might actually call it a night, mate. I'm genuinely at that level of being pissed off, and I got a hot wife opposite me. So,
well, your call. You've got Stone Cold to come.
yeah, I'm just like, I'm so deflated from what I saw, and I'm just like, you know, I've got a wife that looks. It's hard to get me deflated when my wife's opposite me, looking like she's looking. You know, like. Like, my wife's looking at me like I've sat down at a posh restaurant and she's the napkin. Right? Like,
well, he's going to spill something on himself now intentionally to go through 5 minutes.
Oh, I would spill it on her. Unless you meant something else.
Dude, this is like the weirdest you've ever been. This is Horny Gang, right? This is a new gimmick for you.
This is what happens at 4:20 in the morning, evidently. And I'm watching WWF.
No, it's not, right? We've been here at 4:20 in the morning.
Not watching WWE, we haven't. That's watching AEW.
No,
That's
we have
different.
one. That was TLC. And that was the Fiend with the Toxic Avenger thing, if you remember.
Oh, God. Well, what the hell? Like, I'm surprised I'm still here. Like, I'm surprised I just didn't even quit my job and quit the business from that. Like...
Sassy is enjoying.
Hey, look at that guy in the New Day shirt. At least you sold some merch, guys. At least you sold some merch.
They have cut the match. You'll be happy to hear. Thank God. What we could have done is cut all them adverts, you know?
Right? Yeah.
But they don't make enough money from WrestleMania now because it's just part of the network. It's more about providing
they're
content.
adverts for their own shows.
Yeah.
But it's not that they're getting money from these adverts. It's like they had the time. Right, I'm going to call it. I'm so...
Lovely to see you.
Right. You handle this, all right? You got this. You enjoy the rest of this.
I got this, all right. Well, you enjoy...
the screen weird.
You
enjoy
an
Austin reaction one for you.
Yeah, you enjoy the bottom line.
I will enjoy my wife's bottom, yes. That's what you said, right?
That's what you were thinking, baby.
Much love to you all. Take care, guys.
Much love. Say hello to Emily as well. Love you, man.
I will. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that was just Phil's, wasn't it? And here I am by myself. 4:23 in the morning. Hope you enjoyed having Dan on the stream. He's got such wonderful insight. I always find it fascinating. And to be perfectly honest, it's the type of stuff that I'd normally listen to when Dan's talking, like when I'm listening to podcasts. Like, he's got such good insight into the performance aspect of it. And I find that stuff fascinating anyway. So it's always an absolute pleasure to have someone that not only works within the industry, but who I've got the same sense of humor with as well. And we can have a laugh as well. So a massive thank you for Dan for showing up. And we don't promote it enough. But if you want to support Dan, go and check out Pro Wrestling Eve. You can see the booking that Dan does. Why are we getting this thing again? I watched a kickoff show. That was a big mistake. So KO show will main event. Lol. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I mean, Dallas is going to tear off the roof when Stone Cold comes out. Hi, George, says Sassy. Got Mania loaded up on my phone. This will be interesting, says George. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. It'll be interesting. I wonder if it's going to bring the fire they want. I think if you say that, if you're classing that as the main event, the women's match, I mean... I don't think WWE will want people to remember that with all the wardrobe malfunctions, for God's sake. And I just thought it was a terrible main event. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just didn't enjoy that. I thought the Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, outstanding. Cody and Seth would have been better in that place, you know? Sassy, hello. How are you doing? Good, but WrestleMania was so. We had some good moments and we had a lot of fun on the channel. And that's the important thing, baby. We've got 14 people watching. If you liked the video earlier, part 1, but haven't liked part 2 yet, give it a like. Dan was awesome as always, mate. He's got great insight. Only 2 good matches. Loved Dan. Great, Sassy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm sure he'll be around on streams in the future, and I've got an idea I need to sell to him as well. We'll get him on. We'll have a laugh. We'll have a laugh. He's a good man. And you know, I went to a Pro Wrestling Eve show in London. It was freaking outstanding. We had a cracking night. Imagine being the New Day, though. You go into your interview and then to be told you're not on a few minutes or hours later. Yeah, man. They went to do an interview, and here we go. Kevin Owens coming down. WrestleMania V1 6 for Kevin Owens. Nice. Stunner versus Stunner. The host of the KO show, Kevin Owens. Become a member of the Eve Champion tier. You get a ton of fun stuff. Yeah, man. I am absolutely. I support Pro Wrestling Eve. I agree. Yeah, check out Pro Wrestling Eve, please. Do. Charlotte and Ronda did not have a lot of chemistry. No, it didn't. No, it was all over the place, man. And what they did is they went, right, what we'll do is we'll be hard hitting. We'll give each other some fire. We'll work stiff, right? And they went straight to it instead of trying to have a wrestling match and having that sort of agreement. It just sort of became sloppy very quickly. And actually, one of the things, if you look back at Ronda's early stuff, like her stuff with the Triple H match and Kurt Angle, she was working with Stephanie McMahon then, for God's sake. She didn't try and work sloppy. She didn't try and work stiff. She just tried to work. And there's a massive difference in that, in my opinion. I don't know how else you feel. It'd be awesome to hear your opinions. I don't know if it's just me that felt it. It's hard to sort of gauge reaction. The crowd reaction seemed dead, though. Here comes KO. Indeed, he is. It's Kevin Owens' show. But they haven't put a carpet down, so that means we're getting a fight of some sort. Raymond, mate, thumbs up. Thank you on our second stream. Appreciate it, mate. Hope you all had a good show. Mate, it's been a right laugh. Who are you watching? Who are you enjoying? Thank you for joining us, Raymond. Again, you rock, man. You rock. We'll see you for AEW on Wednesday. Uso, or maybe Raw. Uso traveled to Crown Jewel and did not wrestle. Oh, really? Shoot, man. Shoot. Thanks, Raymond. We did. Can't wait to see Stone Cold's pop. Guys, we're getting it. I've got my brew dog, not a Steve Weiser, in a mug at the minute. They are calling it the WrestleMania main event edition of the Kevin Owens show. The crowd are excited for this. I think everyone's intrigued by it, apart from Dan, who had a better offer, apparently. Crowd was absolutely dead for that match. Indeed, they were. But I don't think they brought us into the match. I don't think it was necessarily the crowd's fault. I was watching NCAA basketball tournament. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Hope you enjoyed it, man. Hope you enjoyed it. We're at the main event now. Kevin Owens and Stone Cold. Oh. Said Texas would be the ass. Oh, and they're saying what? Very sloppy. Shout team lost. Yeah. Who won between UNC and Duke? UNC, unfortunately, by 4. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Thank you. He's going to apologize to Dallas. He is sorry to every single Texan out there. I'm sorry that he's sorry for telling the God's honest truth about the pathetic state. Kevin Owens, even when he's face, is going to be hated in Texas now forever. Main event of WrestleMania, going out with a microphone, insulting. This isn't just heel promo. This is the main event of WrestleMania. A promo. Why in the holy hell is this even a thing? What? The main event? I mean, it's weird. What? Yeah, indeed. What? Yeah, he's telling us how much he despises the guy. Dom is in chat. Yo, Dom Smith. Dom, says George. Yeah, man. Dom joined us earlier. You can see that at the end of part 1. For those of you that are just joining, we had a mishap where Dom, instead of removing himself from the stream, ended the broadcast. Back in bed. Oh, good, man. You relaxed, mate. Sorry, but thanks for doing that video. I saw that it had been uploaded. I assume that you figured it out. And was your ears burning last night? We chatted about you during Impact. What did you say? What did you say, Raymond? Kevin Owens saying Steve Austin's going to sit in that chair and take it. Love you, man. I love you too, man. I love you too. Laughing away. Dom, I believe, ended part 1. He did. I'm so sorry. I did. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Shit happens. It's all good. We're all good. I had Dan on the show. Dan's brought some wonderful insight to the show. I got to watch a freaking awesome women's wrestling match. There's the class break. He's got a whole lot more to say, but the crowd pop. Steve Austin looking $1 million. I mean, he just looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin, doesn't he? There we go, baby. Steve Austin main event in WrestleMania in 2022. I bet no one would have said that in the last 10 years or seen it coming. I did. Hello, Word789. Hope you're doing well as Austin 316 makes his way through both sides of the ramps. He doesn't need no pyro or anything. Probably get some on the way down. But it's stone cold, man. Stone cold. No shit's given. Lol, it's okay, Tom. Yeah, people found it back. That pop, sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, man, it was good. I can't really hear it fully, but I mean, the crowd are more lively for this than there was for the Charlotte Flair match. So, your favorite wrestling lady and her room you building? My favorite wrestling lady. Oh, Storm, Tony Storm. I'm not building a room, but I do like this. I love it when you guys make fan fiction up. Especially when it involves each other. And suddenly Satty's got this Mox room that she's moving into my house and it's going to be a Storm room. So Mox and Storm rooms together. It's going to be great. Is that the real Dom? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is the real Dom. The real Dom. The Dom. And he's going back. Right, he's done his thing. He's off. He's gone. He's out. Stunner City. Let's see what's going to happen. Kevin Owens just sat laughing on his chair. He's got his knee pads on. Indeed, he does. Oh, Stunner City. Yeah. Is he wrestling? Yeah, of course he is. Stone Cold looks dressed for a fight. Yeah, they've got to have something. The crowd and me are losing their shit right now. Yeah, man, it's Stone Cold. He's gone off and he's coming back up with his... Oh, God, don't drive it off the stage. He's come out with his ATV. Glad you are all enjoying it. Yeah, man. Dom, did you see the Charlotte Flair match? The bloody... mess. Only thing missing is JR. Indeed, man. We're not going to get JR. ATV, yes, indeed. Stone Cold going around and heading to the back section of the ramp. No, I didn't see it. Haha. You watch it tomorrow. You won't watch the same match we saw because it's going to be heavily edited with the wardrobe malfunctions. Oh, booting over the Kevin Owens show. Standing on the second rope. Look at that pop, man. I don't need the VR skull. Don't need it, man. Show me Stone Cold. You ain't giving no pyro. Don't give me as a viewer the VR shit. Just show me Stone Cold, man. He's not about that. Stone Cold throwing the paper away, throwing the tripod into the ring, booting it out. Good lad. He's insulted the people of Dallas. Can Stone Cold be the one that sorting out his knee pad? Owens 316 says mine is better than yours. This is Kevin Owens' show. Chance for Austin. Oh, can't hear out. Dom, don't watch it. Yeah, don't bother. I'll watch it tomorrow along with the Cody match. Yeah, sorry about that, Dom. Sorry about that. You popped onto the stream to do the video and it just messed up your night. Sorry, mate. Dom, don't watch it. I will never forgive Stone Cold attacking Booker T at the supermarket. No, man. Dom Smith, warning you now. It was me. It was me. It was me. Calm down, Steve, he says. Dom Smith, warning you now. It was nah. I'm glad you all agree. At least. You know, I call it as I say it, and I think we've all just seen a lackluster main event, man. Becky Lynch Belair was amazing though. Love that. And if you haven't watched the Impact pay-per-view from last night yet, you need to. Lots of storylines that include AEW stars and belts. It's to rebuild up Ring of Honor. Going to be awesome to see how Tony Khan incorporates the two. The Ring of Honor pay-per-view, yeah, man. I will definitely watch it if I can because it sounds just like AEW. It sounds like it was very much booked like AEW as well, in a good way. In the words of MJF, it was mid. It was. Stone Cold Steve Austin telling Kevin Owens all of his crimes, calling him a stupid son of a bitch. Chief Thunder, welcome, mate. Nice to see you again. Can't wait for the Grammys. Someone's going to get thrown that trumpet-looking trophy. LMAO. What? Is it? Eh? I have no idea what that's on about. I don't follow the Grammys, my dude. Let us know more about that. What are you looking forward to in the Grammys? Hey, Chief. Hey, Jackie Boy. I'm guessing that's Jackie Boy. Hope you're doing okay, mate. It might be Jackie. It might be. Oh, it's Dom on the Gimme Who the Air page. I didn't know Stone Cold did comedy roast. No, man. No. You guys can make it better by moving somewhere else. He would have moved to Mexico. That's what he would have done if he lived in Texas. Austin with the crowd in his palm, just getting everyone to call him an asshole. Is this the WrestleMania main event, though? Is it? The answer is no. Not in the minute. That'd be stereotypical rude, crass, impolite Texan. He should be more like me. Owens is hilarious. He's going to be the bigger man. Oh, like the Oscar slap, the Grammys will have a trophy thrown at someone. Oh, I get it. Sorry, Chief, man. Chief is talking about the Will Smith slap on Chris Rock. Yeah, he is. Sorry, mate. I just missed it. Thank you. Yeah. Cool. Probably. Got to go. Have a good one, everyone. Michael, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you can join us tomorrow. Good night, my love. Good night. Oh, he has a bad back, so Kevin Owens couldn't fight. Oh, but he's looking for a fight. And if you find dates and times for Ring of Honor, let me know. It used to come on Fox after midnight on weekends, but I can't find anything. I meant Ring of Honor. Yeah, that's all cool, man. Yeah. Challenging Stone Cold to a match right now. Yeah, it was. I mean, we might even be covering Ring of Honor. Who knows? We'll see what happens when it's on. How much we can do. You know what? We're like. We've got jobs and stuff, guys, but we try to do the content we can. We care about this, and we care about you guys. You know. You have no reason. A no-holds-barred match. Steve Austin is fighting a no-holds-barred match. What's the reason for that? I meant Ring of Honor. That's all good. Yeah, I saw that, Chief. It was crazy, I bet, man. I reckon Tony Khan and Cody Rhodes haven't fell out. It's a plan to take take out WWE. Dale. Brilliant. Brilliant conspiracy. Kevin Owens is challenging Stone Cold for a fight. Why? Because he doesn't like Texans, apparently. Conspiracy, Dale. No holds barred. Whoa, we're getting a match. Yeah, well, we no way. No way. Stone Cold's going to give him an answer. Do you know this promo? Should have been on Raw last week. Honestly. Sorry. Telling himself he can't beat this guy. Saying he can't beat Kevin Owens. Stop embarrassing yourself, he says. Austin does not look impressed. Lol. No, he doesn't. It's like, is it going to be tomorrow? What, the match? No, it's going to be tonight. Are they trying to build tomorrow? I mean, it'd be good if there was, but it'll overshadow what they're doing with Brock and Roman. So it's got to be tonight. They've got to just get it done. It's not going to be much of a match, man, when they do it. This should have been done on Raw. It might not even be a match. It might just be a stunner. At least that's my opinion, man. What do you guys think? He had his first match in Dallas, Texas. That's because he's from Texas. The crowd is going insane. I agree with you, Ant. Stunner and leave. Yeah, stunner. Yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, the thing is, guys, let's not forget, all right? Don't expect much in this match because this is all part of the match. There we go. Let's get it done. Ref. This is all buying time. This is them saying, we'll give you Stone Cold talking. We'll give Kevin Owens time talking so that the match doesn't seem as underwhelming when it goes. Less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. Let's call it. Austin throwing the chair. Stopwatch is ready. We got Stone Cold main event WrestleMania 38. They're looking at each other. They're looking at each other. They're squaring up against each other. They're standing next to each other. Austin throws the fists. Kevin Owens get beat back into the turnbuckle. Big fist from Austin. Looks like he's landing a few of them. Stomps into the gut of Owens. Five, 6, 7, kicks. Not done. Oh, he's not done yet. He's going, but he's looking old, isn't he? He's looking old. He's looking old. You stupid son of a bitch, he says to Owens. Throws him into the... Owens selling it like a boss, man. Flipping out. Over the top rope. Oh. So he's got his beer out. He's got his beer out. Oh, I need to bloody hold this thing. And going back to stomping him in the other side. Owens is just down, man. Owens is down. There's no fight back from Owens. And throwing Kevin Owens over the top rope. Austin getting another beer. Having a drink. Oh, reversal, Irish whip, but the clothesline straight back. Crowd is going insane. I agree with you. I had to stun him and leave. Oh, yeah, says Dom Smith. They're doing this tonight. I'm fanboying right now. Glad you're enjoying it, George. Glad it's good to see Austin back. This is huge, says Tom. This is huge. Austin stomping a mud hole in that man. 2 minutes. I know, right? 3 minutes now. 3 minutes. There's not really been a match yet, though. It's just been Austin doing some kicks in the corner. He took an Irish whip into the barricade. This is not a regular match. It's a no-hold-barred match. More fists at the barricade here. Oh, I'm just going to leave that there. It's done my head in. Why did I do this? I said it'd go less than 5 minutes. Oh, shoot. He just went into the turnbuckle there. Kevin Owens picking up the... He did a good job of hitting that one. He's got a tripod. Punches to the head of Austin as he goes, hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. 4 minutes. Wow. I think I'm going to have to put this down at 5. If it reaches 5, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Bringing out the table now. Fist to the face of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Table set up, but Kevin Owens is going through it, and he goes through the table as Stone Cold reverses the Irish whip. And it's 5 minutes. What did I know, eh? What did I think? What did I know? Sending Kevin Owens over the barricade now as they fight in the crowd of Dallas. Security there. Keeping the fans back. Wow. What's the punishment if this goes more than 5 minutes? The punishment is that we have to carry on watching. No, it's not. It's just... There's no to it, is there, man? Do you think the Fiend will come back at this point? I'd love that, Chris. I think that'd be great. Do I think the Fiend will come back? No, I can't see. I think that from the way Bray Wyatt left, he left on. He must have been so frustrated. And I think that people should really look at the WWE game and the fact that he's not in that, and he left a lot later than a lot of the superstars, and he would have been one of the first models made. Suplex, ouch. Suplex onto the concrete. Cool. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Bloody hell. He took a suplex onto the exposed concrete. I hope so, Chris. Yeah, Dom hopes he will. I hope he has success in another company or in different ways on the concrete floor. I know, yeah, big. That was big, George. %, that was a big one. I feel like I prefer for him to take a different type of bump in a safer situation. I mean, it must have been safer to have done that in the ring, for example. Austin still fighting back here. That security lady who's holding back the crowd, loving the fact she's got front row seats to this. And they head back over the barricade now. Austin going around, man, taking bumps and stuff. Austin picks up Kevin Owens, no messing about, throws him through the table. Nice. Owens just threw himself on the concrete floor. By God, this is a slobber knocker. Yeah, man. Is Austin going to have another beer? Yeah, he's having another beer. Austin stood on the table, going for a drink. Corey Graves' suit's nice, man. Another drink. Laying in the fist to Kevin Owens' head right now. And a punch back down. So I guess we say this was a main event, eh? It's a proper match. What do you do? Just spit on him. If Austin has his spinach, if Popeye has his spinach, Austin have his Steve Weiser's. Brilliant. God, how times have changed, eh? Oh, Kevin Owens with a nasty gash on his back. Welted up from something, probably landing on that table. Kevin Owens grabbing the ATV. Cool. But of course, he doesn't have a key. He doesn't know how to do it. Here we go. Austin getting on the back of the ATV now and turning the key to go. Driving with Kevin Owens on the front of it. What is he going to do here? Gone to the top of the ramp where the pyro is set up. Well done, Austin, for avoiding that pyro, baby. Punch to Kevin Owens now. as he's falling all over the stage. Austin going back with punches. Channing out, going up. And a suplex to Kevin Owens as Austin takes the bump on the back of the stage. Steve Austin is wrestling tonight. What the hell, man? What the hell? And he's actually doing a decent job. Taking way too many bad bumps. And going up again for the other side of the crowd with a suplex going into the back bump. Oh man, did you see Austin's leg shake there as he lifted up? Man. Austin's sweating, man. But he's done the duty here. I mean, we never thought we'd see Austin wrestle again, and here he is, wrestling. Good stuff. Austin's got enough beer to open a brewery. He certainly did. Dear Jesus on the stage. Absolutely, George. Absolutely mental. Austin being thrown down the WrestleMania ramp right now. Continually going down the ramp now. Austin beating up Kevin Owens. Throwing Kevin Owens into the ring. Austin is doing really well. Indeed, he is, man. He's putting in a. He's doing a lot more than I expected him to. I expected the match to be over in less than 5 minutes. How wrong was I? Fight forever, says George. Yeah. Yeah. So who's winning here, guys? And it's got to be Austin, and you send the crowd home happy, I guess. Austin struggling to drink and beer. And Kevin Owens hits the first stunner. Kevin Owens hits the stunner on Stone Cold Steve Austin. I hope he gets a win here. 1, 2, kick out. And we see a kick out from Stone Cold Steve Austin. The first kick out we've seen in years from Stone Cold Steve Austin. And you guys are all watching it with me. Thank you, man. Austin with his 7 and 8 spears. It might even be more than that. Kevin Owens taking a chair into the ring. It's no holds barred, baby. You can get away with it. Kevin Owens going for the chair shot on Austin. Hits the rope and hits his own, and the stunner. We are seeing the stunner for the first time in years by Austin. I believe the last one he did was that Eric Rowan. Was it? Mania a couple of years ago? Or was it? No, it was Xavier Woods, I think, got the last stunner. Oh, bless him. He's got a big cut on his arm. Good fun. Good fun. Austin wins it. Oh, my God, says George Vandergriff. Yeah, man. He wins. Austin wins, says Jake. Austin wins. Stone Cold Steve Austin has won. It's interesting. When me and Dom did the... I was never a big Austin fan. Like, he was fine. He was good. He was good. But I was more into the sort of character stuff of like an Undertaker and stuff like this, or Mick Foley even. I didn't really get the sort of sticking your middle finger up to the man because I was too young to understand that, really. And then when me and Dom rewatched the Wrestling Rewind stuff, and I got it, man. I got Steve Austin. I was like, damn, he was good. Damn, he was good. And he's just had a main event match at WrestleMania that went, how long did it go? About 15 minutes, give or take. I mean, there wasn't a lot in the match. I think advertise the match. Don't advertise the Kevin Owens show. I don't think we needed that at the beginning. Do the Kevin Owens show on Raw. Get people built up about a match. I don't think it necessarily should have been main event. I don't know who gains from this being main event. I think that's the problem. Kevin Owens hasn't. I mean, Kevin Owens has in terms of his own match with Austin, but Austin doesn't need to get over, does he? Austin's going to soak the Dallas crowd in beer. Indeed, he is. I mean, it was fun. It was a fun match. I'm not saying it shouldn't have happened. It was fun, and Austin did a wonderful job of keeping going for so long. Oh, he's just thrown beer at someone who didn't catch it. Got to be able to catch it. Got to be able to catch it. Wow, for him to go that with the injuries he's got. Austin wins. Awesome finish, says Jeremy. Oh, he hadn't just won. Kevin Owens is back up. Another stunner. Boom. Down again, man. Down again. Austin kicking out Kevin Owens. Getting the police, the cowboy hats on. Austin missing the beers, but loving it. See you later, Kevin Owens. Very good. Fun match. Austin did well. Agree. I feel like they could have made it a bit easier for him instead of taking all them bloody bumps on concrete. Didn't need to do that. Kevin Owens getting dragged down by the Texan Rangers. Oh, that's what they are, the Texas Rangers. Very cool. Very cool. And that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Oh. And having a drink with the ref. Drinking on the job, that ref. Man, I suppose his job's done. Can have a beer. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Dallas, Texas. Who's he bringing into the ring? Stupendous. Byron Saxton. This has already happened before, hasn't it? This happened at, was it Raw 25? This last happened. He's offering Byron Saxton a beer. Cheers. Who's next? Keep them coming. Who's this guy? Is that his dad? Brother. Sorry. His brother got in his mouth. Oh, fun. Saxton gets stunned again. Lol. Tom says brother. Yeah, not his dad. Whoops. Austin got the good genes. Bit like me. Actually, Stu's pretty hot. Austin getting more beer in. There we go. That is the end of WrestleMania. Night 1. Yeah, man. That was much more of a match than I expected. And it was fun. It was a fun way to end the show. That's sure thing. Austin went a lot more than I expected him to. Still drinking. Just watching a man drink right now. Welcome to the Gimme Hell Yeah Wrestling Podcast, where there we go, it's over. Cool. Stone Cold Steve Austin had a match, and he actually had a match. It was good fun. Oh, network documentary. What was this? 24 Royal Rumble 2022. Oh, right. The 24 documentaries are really good. I've got this for a month now, so I can watch some of the documentaries on it. Great stuff. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. What did I think about that? Oh, Lita's in it, obviously. Yeah, cool. What did I think about that? I thought it was an okay WrestleMania. I thought the opening match I don't know if Boogs is hurt or not, man. I mean, it's like they had the angle in the middle of the match and then didn't do anything with it afterwards. But obviously it was an angle before going into the match as well, with the stipulation of him not being able to. I think he actually generally hurt himself. I'd say it was a good it was an okay WrestleMania. The opening was garbage. Like the first hour of the show was pretty poor. So that match was just sort of nothing. It didn't need to exist really in terms of the WrestleMania. It didn't even feel like WrestleMania. Then the next match was absolutely forgettable. I completely forgot what the second match was. Third match was the Rey Mysterio and Dominik Mysterio versus Logan Paul and Miz. That's where it started to feel like WrestleMania. That's where we saw something a little bit more. And Logan Paul did a good job in the ring. I was impressed with Logan Paul, but also impressed with Dom Mysterio. Now, whether that match, I assume that match was rehearsed to hell. It will have been for Logan Paul. I actually think it really benefited Dom as well. And it's one of the best matches I've seen Dom have since he's been in WWE, really. And maybe that's because he had the benefit of rehearsing. Dom didn't have the opportunity to go around and wrestle all over the world. So I thought Logan Paul did a good job. Dom thinks Logan Paul, performer of the night for Dom is Logan Paul. Wow, was my performer of the night. Nice, man. And then the next match was easily the best match on the card. It was Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch. Just a fight. It feels like they went out and they went, we were fourth on the card. We're gonna knock it out of the park. The crowd were into it. I was into it. The transitions were freaking beautiful. The way the performers were moving around the ring was outstanding. Bianca Belair. I mean, the performer of the night being that match for me, it was one of them two. I'd probably say Bianca. The transitions between the movements were outstanding. Her cartwheels, her agility in the ring, just beautiful stuff. Becky Lynch was great as well. Always great, I'd say. And she does that thing though where she calls a lot. She speaks a lot during the match and stuff like that. You saw that really nasty botch as well where she knocked Becky Lynch's head off. She is going to have a shiner in the morning, but it was good fun. Seth Rollins match, I saw most of it, certainly the ending of it. It looked, and again, another really good match. I'll probably have to rewatch it tomorrow, but it looked like another really solid match. Not quite as ferocious, but some lovely callbacks to AEW and stuff, as well as Triple H with the pedigree. Seth Rollins always doing a good job. Cody Rhodes, a talented worker. Like them two were going to have a good match. And they, after watching Tony Storm's sort of debut in AEW, I'm really interested in how people debut and how they put over the matches, because I'm a massive Tony Storm fan, and that crowd was not into that Tony Storm match. And it's because you knew who the winner was. I think tonight people knew who the winner was, but I think that managed to work in a way, maybe it was all the false finishes at a certain point, that got the fans really invested in it. And I think that's really, really interesting. Sassy agreeing, Bianca. I think Bianca was performing the night. She was outstanding. And then after that, what was after that? Let me go to this because that'll tell me. Logan Paul. Oh, so the second match was Drew McIntyre and Happy Baron Corbin. What a load of crap that was. It wasn't needed at all, and it's garbage. It's giving Drew McIntyre his win at Mania, which he never really got because he got sort of screwed out of it because of COVID and stuff. But it was against Baron Corbin that there was nothing else going on. I don't know what you do with Drew out of this. I hope he goes forward and does something interesting at WrestleMania, but there was no question of who was winning this, and I just don't think it did a very good job, to be perfectly honest. I thought the first two matches were really a lot weaker than they should have been. Normally, WrestleMania opens quite hot. In the past few years, you look at the opening matches of WrestleMania, you've got some really hot matches. This was really lackluster. Both of them matches. It wasn't until the tag match where it started to feel like WrestleMania, and that was a lot of that was because, well, you've got Rey Mysterio in there, who's fantastic anyway. A lot of it was because of Logan Paul and because he had this celebrity, so it felt a little bit out of the ordinary. Everything else was just absolutely raw, 100%. We didn't get the Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland match. I'm guessing they were running out of time, so they decided to cut that. The next match on the card after the Seth Rollins match was the Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair match, which was a mess, really. It started out at a brawl. They decided they were going to work stiff, but they relied too heavily on that as opposed to working a match. It just worked stiff. It looked messy a lot of times. Wardrobe malfunctions, which left one performer's nipple out a lot, which ended up getting blanked off the screen, which is going to be a match they're going to want you to forget, I guess, in the end. And then the final match was, of course, the whole segment with Kevin Owens and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, hello, Dom. Sorry, I was looking at a piece of paper. How are you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Yeah.
You've come to join me. I thought you was having the night off tonight.
I was, and then I got when the mishap happened. I had a proper little panic and woke up.
You don't need panic. It's all good.
And then just ended up watching, like just chilling out watching that Austin thing. It was really cool to see because Emma hadn't watched Stone Cold for like whatever 19 years. So
none of us had. He hadn't wrestled for 19 years.
Yeah. So it was a really cool moment actually. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go and talk about because I need to go back obviously and watch the Cody and Seth match.
Yeah, man.
And the Charlotte and the Charlotte and Ronda match. Like,
mate,
what was that?
It was garbage. It didn't work at all. It didn't work at all.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Yeah. I don't know what was so bad about it.
You'll never be able to see it. Oh, you muted.
You never be able to see it. Sorry, I was moving to it. You'll know what do you mean?
Sorry. We won't be able to see it because it will never air in that form again.
Oh, really? What happened?
There was a lot of wardrobe malfunctions.
Right.
To the point where they ended up having to black off the entire stream, and we was watching the black stream for parts of the matches because there was more wardrobe malfunctions, which is showed on TV, which is sad for the performers as well, especially considering it was such a lackluster sort of thing. But also we'd had Becky Lynch and Bianca earlier on in the night, which had the crowd behind it. It had all the heat.
That was incredible.
It was fantastic. For me, that was match of the night.
That was the match of the night for sure. That was the absolute match of the
night. The Austin thing was a lot of fun. I just sort of feel Mania, your main event should be about the most exciting thing. And for me tonight, that was easily Bianca and Becky. I love the fact Austin come out. I thought he did a great job. I thought it was fun. I thought it was earlier on in the card. And I don't mean in terms of the moment. I just don't know. I just don't think Kevin Owens gets a lot. He gets stuff from it in that he's been in Steve Austin's potentially last match, in his first match back after so many years.
I think it has to be his last match. Do you know what I mean? I think it has to be, really.
Well, you do the promo, right? You do the promo on Raw, yeah? Stone Cold Steve Austin was still getting the pop. It's not like he's not shown up on Raw before. You know what I mean? It's not like... Does that make sense?
Yeah. I understand. If you would have preferred if they'd had Raw, if they'd had the promo for the match, the Kevin Owens show on Raw, and then the match at Mania. Yeah, I understand that.
Because they had a match, and it was fine for a match. I don't think it was the main event match because it was sort of quite handheld, I guess. But that's fine. and that's great for what it is. It's the same with like a Undertaker match at Mania. I love an Undertaker match at WrestleMania. Generally, I don't think it should be the main event anymore. I think it can go on, but I absolutely think there's a place for it, and I absolutely think there's a place for that. I just don't think it's the main event at this point. But they decided differently, you know.
Yeah. It's an interesting, wasn't it? I really enjoyed it. It was my favorite Mania for a couple of years. Obviously, we had the
was it
disastrous? Yeah, we had the disastrous Orton Fiend thing last year. You know, but
yeah, I didn't really enjoy last year. But the year before, I quite enjoyed. Was that so that'll have been 36. That was COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, COVID year, yeah.
Yeah, and I found that quite interesting, especially as the sort of second night. The year before that, we enjoyed. We was in pub watching that, weren't we?
Yeah.
35 New York, yeah. Yeah, man. Twitter blowing up. Everyone saying Cody Rhodes looks like Luke Cage from Street Fighter 6. Really? I didn't notice that, but why is that? What's Luke Cage look like?
He's slick, isn't he? He's very slick.
Cool.
Yeah,
man. The branding and stuff thing is massive about Cody Rhodes. So it was nice of Dan to join me as well, because I would have struggled, I think, doing that by myself.
Yeah.
It was good. But I'm not going to struggle tomorrow, am I?
You're not going to struggle. What do you mean? I'll be there tomorrow.
Exactly. So I'm not going to struggle, am I?
No, you're not, man.
Let you take over, man. Just let you do the thing.
That's cool. Well, that's cool. It was really cool. You did really well, because obviously you're not a WWE guy. Typically, are you? So
no, but I get into good wrestling, and there was some bloody good wrestling on this show. That match was brilliant, like absolutely brilliant.
And like I say, there was some standout performances from probably people you wouldn't expect. Like Logan Paul, I thought was great, and obviously they're going to do Logan Paul versus The Miz now.
Yeah, that'll happen at SummerSlam, I'd assume.
You know,
or WrestleMania Backlash, but it seems if you're paying Logan Paul, you do it at the big one, don't you?
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I was impressed with Logan Paul. That women's match was fantastic. The Becky and Bianca Belair, you know, they are Bianca Belair particularly, you know, is the future. And I can't wait to. I'm really excited, despite my boo boo. I'm really excited to go back and watch the Cody and Seth match.
Boo boo.
Yeah.
Boo boo. Charlotte Flair had a boo boo. Out.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll go back and I'll watch it. I'm gonna watch. That's what I'm gonna do. Emma's sleeping now because Emma got fed up because I had like a proper little panic.
Oh, bless you, man. No, it's all right.
She didn't get fed up with me. She was really supportive. She was like, "Calm down, it's all right." And I was like,
"I knew you'd be stressing. I knew you'd be stressing."
I was like, "I've ruined it for everybody." Yeah. So right, Emma's like chilling out and going to sleep now.
The people that were watching came back. We didn't get quite as many, but it's all good. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, it's a good lesson for me. It's a good lesson for me to let you.
Don't hit the fucking end broadcast.
If I'm on the phone, but on the phone, there's no. It looks like I'm leaving. You know what I mean?
You did leave. You did leave. Have you watched the end of that stream, by the way?
No.
It's fucking hilarious, right? So you just got your finger reaching out for the. No.
It's a learning curve, right? It's a learning curve.
It only takes WrestleMania for it to learn. Jesus Christ, you know, the most important stream of the year, the WWE event that I'm putting up with, and.
I'm so sorry, man.
All right, guys, I just joined on for the Cody Rhodes debut. I thought it'd be great to capture my reaction to this, so that I could share the reaction video that's going to blow up. Oh yes, that was a great reaction. I'm going to go now. Thanks very much, guys. See you later. You're like you've shaved your hair off, and now you're like Voldemort. Right, and you've got the death touch, right? You reach out to the stream, and you death touch, man. You death touched us.
I'm so sorry, dude. I'm really sorry.
Sassy is headed to bed. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Sassy, thank you so much for tonight. It's been lovely hanging out with you. I've had some great people in chat. And Dan, it was awesome of Dan to bully his way onto the stream as well. I had a lot of fun with him. He's so fascinating. You know,
he's got a lot of knowledge, man. Absolutely.
And the thing is, like, that's the type of content I listen to, you know. So
yeah, totally. Yeah. Well, it was good to have Dan on. And once again, to everybody that supported the channel tonight, I'm sorry about the boo boo. Thanks for supporting Anthony, and it's a good lesson, right?
I had 50 people on at one point.
Oh man, that's great. I didn't get. I didn't.
What's up with you? I'm just saying. I'm just telling you. I'm not having a go.
There wasn't 50 people in when we stopped, was there? That's all right. There's like 21.
No, there was approximately 45.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Relax.
I feel so bad. I was proper. I've never felt. I haven't felt worse. I haven't felt worse in ages.
It's all good, man.
Poor Emma. Just I was panicking, but you know, we did I got a reaction. I did the reaction video. Eventually, it took me 40 minutes to work out that it's not the save button in YouTube editor, but there's the little dots next to it.
Yeah.
And then it took me 40 minutes to work out that that's what it was.
Sorry, mate.
Because I was just panicking.
I did say to you last night as well. I'll show you that at some point. And then I was like, "Oh, dude, right? You've fucked up. Why don't you make up for it by doing that? You might as well get a quick one out and then ruin your minute." Yeah, sorry.
It's all right, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. Like I say, it's learning curve. But if I'm on the phone, because what happened when we did the Bray Wyatt release reaction, you ended it, didn't it? You let me, you took me off, and I should have done that. But I was like, I know what I'm doing.
You can remove yourself. You just hit the wrong button.
Right, okay.
You just hit just hit the end broadcast. Yeah,
that's not what it just said. End.
No, you actually see your mouth go end broadcast before you touch.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh man, I'm so anyway. Thanks,
guys. It's been awesome hanging out with you on chat. Me and Dom are covering WrestleMania tomorrow. There will be Dom's energy to look forward to. And
guys,
thanks
for your understanding, guys. Appreciate it. And thank you for supporting Anthony tonight and Dan as well.
And well done to you for last night. It's fucking awesome. Right, I love you all. And until next time, Dom, sign us out, man.
Right, like a Claymore. Drew McIntyre did 3 tonight, but we did 5. And we count down from 5 and we say, "Hull yeah," with some jazz hands. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you tomorrow for night 2. Hull yeah!
Oh yeah, baby.
You can end this one, so I don't.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast.